today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Bruce Lee. Package-wise, it's a yellow box with Bruce Lee featured on the front. SH Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Humanoid Action. Down below you have also Bruce Lee. And on the back of the package, several different poses that you can get Bruce Lee into, of course being that the SH Figuarts figures are super posable. Bruce Lee also comes with one default head, 2 extra additional heads, a total of 3 heads in total. There's a small read up at the top there. The legendary action star Bruce Lee has become an action figure. This figure is created with top articulation technology that allows for reproduction of Bruce Lee's powerful martial arts moves and action-packed scenes from his films. The set includes iconic martial arts weapon accessories and various interchangeable facial expressions, parts for even greater posing possibilities. And then finally on the underside there, Bluefin distribution there, and Tamashii Nations, Tamashi.USA for ages 15 and up. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're going to get a better look at the SH Figuarts Bruce Lee figure. Some more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Getting Bruce Lee out of the box, you can see that he does come with a multitude of accessories, both weapons, interchangeable faces, and interchangeable hands. The figure is simply incredible, being a huge Bruce Lee fan growing up watching all of his martial arts movies. It really does a true service, I think, to the long past martial arts superstar. It looks incredible. It looks like a smaller Bruce Lee in figure form. I guess because he is bare-chested, so to speak, you can see a lot of the joints, but it also serves as a way to show you just the incredible level of posability options that you have available when you get an SH Figuarts figure, and we'll show you that in a second. Let's have a look at his face. Yes, the face is just simply incredible. Now, Spot had actually indicated that he has a total of 3 faces. That's actually not true. He has a total of 4 faces. I'll show you all of those in a second. The default face is a more calmer expression of Bruce Lee. But if you want something a little bit different as well, you have, I like to think of this as Bruce Lee after he's just kicked some butt and he's standing there with nunchucks or weapon in hand. He does also have a more angrier expressioned face. And he has a face, this is probably one of my more favorite faces, where he's looking off to the side, which to me adds to having him posed just the right way. Maybe nunchucks in hand or one of the different interchangeable hands in place and switching out for this head instead. Head swapping on Bruce Lee is really easy. You just go ahead and half pull-outs. Basically, you're just pulling out the front half of his face, which pegs in. There's 2 pegs on the bottom and a longer rectangular peg at the top. Just unhinge those and then find the face that you want to replace it with, and basically just repeat everything you've just done, just like that, and peg that into place. This is probably going to be my favorite Bruce Lee image, or favorite face to use. Really, it personifies him in the movies. Just kicking whole types of butt, whole ton of different butt, and posing with the weapons in his hand. By the way, also while we are looking at the face, I just want to show you just how they've sculpted the torso area. Bruce Lee was a very small build actor, very, very small frame. And I think it does well here also in figure form as well. His pectorals as well as his abdomen's sculpted quite nicely. Again, you do see the joints and you do see all the workings of the figure, but I don't mind it actually. I don't mind it on this particular figure. Some figures can hide it a little bit better because they're wearing a shirt or something to conceal that, but it doesn't bother me all that much with Bruce Lee. As for the rest of his outfit, he's got his longer pants as well, his shoes, and white socks there as well. Just a ton of posability. Can't wait to get that. Can't wait to get into going to do that. But in the meantime, some of the accessories that come included with Bruce Lee comes included with a bow staff. He comes with a pair of smaller batons, little baton sticks. And my personal favorite, he comes with a pair of nunchucks with a real chain. Not to mention, Bruce Lee comes with a ton of hands, an extra 9 interchangeable hands. Something you expect with SH Figuarts. They always tend to give you a lot of hands and accessories. Bruce Lee's hands range from like open hands, kind of grasping hands. Comes with a couple of pairs of those. More posed for any sort of martial arts motion. A couple of pairs of closed fists, or partially open fists, I should say, for holding the weapons. Got a couple of little interesting hands too as well. As you can see right there. And finally, he comes with a thumbs up hand as well. Posing the hands or replacing the hands are just as easy as replacing out the head. Just simply pop it off. A very small peg, which is the one little thing I'm not crazy about. Because the figures are so small, obviously, it also means that they're going to have small pegs. That just pops onto the peg. And I guess there was really no way around it. I wish that they could have given you extra pegs. But replacing hands can be a little difficult, unfortunately. Because you have such a small, very small peg to work with. Trying to get those hands right on there can be a little bit difficult. It's also a lot easier to change out the hands when you're not doing it through a camera. Let's go ahead and give him one of his accessories. Let's give him the nunchucks, like that. Again, you can pose the nunchucks or any weapon as you want. Go ahead and there we go. Haha, that is awesome. Probably how I'm going to end up displaying old Bruce Lee here. I'm going to give him definitely some sort of weapon. I'm not sure really what kind of hand gesture I'm going to give him, but you can see there's lots of different possibilities to choose from. Let's go ahead and pull the nunchucks out. Alright, so what you guys have been waiting for. What is his posability like? Well, it's exactly what you would expect from SH Figuarts. You get a ton. For starters, he has a ball joint in the head. He has a ball joint also at the base of the neck. So between those two, you have a lot of different options that you can pose. Some would seem unnatural, but if you really watch a lot of Bruce Lee's martial arts movies, it's not that far off from the truth. Shoulders. Now he does have a hinge on the actual shoulder, the interior shoulder area. So that rotates back. You can bring the arms back if you want. You can also bring them forward. And then as for the shoulders themselves, the shoulders are hinged with a full rotation on the arm. He has a swivel point right on the bicep area, a good range of motion on the elbows, a rotation and hinge on those individual hands that we had to look at as well. The upper torso is on a ball joint, and you can get some really good poses going on there that way as well. And then he also has a secondary ball joint that attaches to the waist area, as you can see right there as well. Legs, full range of motion going on there. There's the interior workings of the legs inside. He has a bend at the knee. As equally full range of motion as the elbows, the knees give you quite a bit of movement. And a ball joint in the feet with a pivot in the ankle and a hinge also in the foot. Strictly speaking, from being such a huge Bruce Lee fan, this figure turned out incredible. Not only do you get a ton of different interchangeable faces, you get a ton of weapons, a ton of hands, and a ton of posing options as well for displaying one of the greatest martial arts actors, or really martial arts experts of all time, Bruce Lee. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts the Bruce Lee figure. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.